You've probably heard of a 2-beat kick and a 6-beat kick, but do you know how to use them or how they affect your stroke, your rhythm, and your speed? Most swimmers don't. They just swim with a kick that feels natural, never realizing what a difference having an actual kick strategy can make. A 2-beat kick can help you swim further with less effort. A 6-beat kick can help you swim faster and feel more connected to your stroke. But if you're not using the right kick for the right type of swim, you're wasting energy and leaving performance on the table. In this video, we're going to break down what each kick is, the pros and cons of each, and how to identify which kick is right for you. By the end, you'll know which kick suits your goals and how to make it work for you. Let's start with the 2-beat kick. This style is all about efficiency. You kick once per every arm pull, so once per stroke. That means each leg only kicks once per full cycle, which is why it's called a 2-beat kick. You'll see this a lot in distance freestyle swimming and open water swimming, where conserving energy is more important than generating raw speed. The power here doesn't come from your legs, it actually comes from your core. The kick is timed with your hip rotation, so it acts more as a stabilizer and a rhythm tool rather than a source of propulsion. When done well, it creates a smooth, fluid stroke that feels connected all the way from your fingertips to your toes. In this video, I'm using a 2-beat kick style. Watch how I use just 2 compact, well-timed kicks to drive rotation, not push the water. It's all about rotation. Now let's talk about the 6-beat kick. This is what you'll see most in pool freestyle races, especially sprints and middle distance events. It means you're kicking 6 times per full stroke cycle, 3 kicks for every arm pull. It's fast, powerful, and rhythmic. The purpose here is different. Instead of just stabilizing your stroke, your legs are actually helping to drive speed and tempo. But here's something important. Don't overthink it. You don't need to count every kick while you're swimming. In fact, I've been swimming for over 25 years and even I get overwhelmed if I try to count out 6 beats per full cycle. It's too much to try and think about. Instead, just think of your kick like cruise control. You're not forcing anything, you're just setting a pace and a rhythm that supports your stroke without needing constant adjustments. Keep your legs moving in a smooth, consistent flutter. That's all you need to focus on. If it feels fluid and continuous, you're doing it right. Now let's break it down. What are the actual pros and cons of each kicking style? And when might one work better than the other? The biggest advantage of a 2-beat kick is efficiency. Because you're only kicking once per arm pull, it requires a lot less oxygen and muscular effort than a 6-beat kick. That makes it ideal for longer swims, triathlons, or when conserving energy matters more than raw speed. It also helps reinforce proper hip-driven rotation since the timing of the kick is directly tied to your body rotation. It helps you leverage and snap from side to side. When done well, it creates a rhythm that feels smooth, connected, and sustainable, especially for open water and endurance training. But the 2-beat kick comes with some trade-offs. It comes with less propulsion, so you're relying more on your arms and rotation to move you forward. And if your timing is even slightly off, if your kick's a little late or a little early or not connected to your core, you'll feel completely off balance. It's also not ideal for sprints or race situations where you'll need to pick up the pace quickly. It makes it harder to transition. It shouldn't be an option for this style of swimming. So while it's great for efficiency, it demands precise timing and great body awareness. The 6-beat kick brings power and pace. It adds propulsion from your legs, helping you maintain balance, tempo, and speed throughout your stroke. This makes it perfect for shorter races, speed sets, or any situation where you might need to raise your tempo quickly. That could be during a fast 100 or the last 25 of a hard effort. One of my favorite ways to use it is in and out of your turns regardless of the distance that you're training. That quick, powerful kick helps you accelerate off your wall and get you back up to speed. Then, if it's a longer distance event, you can settle back into a 2-beat kick to help you lock in your rhythm and conserve energy. It is also a great stabilizer. When done right, the 6-beat kick acts like a steady engine, keeping your body aligned and your stroke connected even when your effort levels go up and your heart rate spikes. But here's the catch, and I think you know this because you've probably felt it, it's a lot more taxing and tiring. A 6-beat kick demands strong legs, good ankle mobility, and excellent core control. If you don't have those pieces in place or you haven't trained your kick endurance, it can tire you out quickly and throw your stroke rhythm off. It is also easy to overkick here, especially when athletes try to force their tempo without letting it flow through their arms. So while it brings speed, it also comes at a higher physical cost. So how do you actually decide which kick style is right for you? It comes down to a few key factors: your goals, your stroke rhythm, what type of swimming you do, and how efficient your kick is right now. So first, ask yourself, what am I training for? If your focus is longer swims, like open water, Ironman, or steady endurance swims, the 2B kick is probably best for you. On the other hand, if you're working on speed, stroke tempo, or shorter races, the 6-beat kick is best for you. Next, think about your stroke rhythm. Some swimmers have a strong feel for timing and rotation, and they naturally fall into that 2-beat bucket almost instinctively. Others feel more stable and connected with a continuous flutter, and that's your signal that a 6-beat kick might be best for you. There's no right answer that suits everyone across the board. It's about finding what feels best for you and tying that back into what your goals are. Next up, you have to consider your kick strength. If you know that kicking isn't your strength or you fatigue really quickly when you use a 6-beat kick, then sticking with a 2-beat kick might be best for you. But if your kick feels really strong and you've trained a steady 6-beat flutter, then you naturally fall into that 6-beat zone and it can help you level up. But when it comes down to it, I recommend training both when appropriate, even if you have one kick that will be more dominant than the other. The most adaptable swimmers that I coach can switch between kick styles depending upon the workout, the race, or even the lap. For example, they'll fire up a 6-beat kick off the wall to accelerate, then settle back into their 2-beat kick to conserve energy and get into a strong rhythm. Or they'll keep things efficient and settle into a 2-beat kick on pure aerobic sets, then shift into a 6-beat kick on anaerobic and kick sets. The goal isn't to pick one and forget about the other. It's about having the ability to use both when it counts. That's what gives you range. That's what makes you strong, powerful, and efficient. No matter the race, no matter the distance, you're ready to roll. So the next time you swim, pay attention to your kick. Are your legs supporting your stroke or draining too much energy? Now you've got the tools to figure it out. You understand how each kick works, when to use it, and how to drive the most efficiency and power. Don't just swim on autopilot. Use your kick strategically. And if you want to see how this plays out in a real workout, join me in my next video where I take you along to the pool and show you my workout and how I switch between a 2-beat kick and a 6-beat kick strategically. I'll take you through the whole thing. If you're more of a 6-beat sprinter, check out my Need for Speed program. It's a 6-week plan built to sharpen your top-end speed and kick-driven power. The link is in the description. At the end of the day, just keep showing up. Thanks for tuning in, happy training, and I'll catch you in the next one.